This is the Fulfillment Performance webinar by the Lazada University. I am DY Bombais from Operations Vendor Performance Management, and I will be discussing this webinar tonight. In this webinar, we will be discussing first, the different performance measures. So this will include the changes due to seller policy. Second, the order fulfillment process, what to do once an order enters the seller center. Third, handing over of items to Lazada. Brief introduction on the seller policy. This will be implemented this February. There will be changes in the seller ratings computation, and this webinar will tackle how it affects the fulfillment process. Seller rating and performance measures. Seller rating is the percentage of the positive ratings versus the total ratings. Only the ratings of verified buyers will be included in this computation. Customers will only be able to give ratings and reviews to successfully delivered orders. Seller rating of at least 70% indicates good performance, while less than or equal to 30% seller rating needs improvement. This will determine the seller rewards to be given to the seller. The rating will be visible both on the product page and the shop page. The seller rating will be displayed as shown on the screenshot in this slide. On the left are the three pillars that the customers usually consider in rating the seller: product quality, seller responsiveness or seller buyer comms, which is found on the website, and fulfillment performance. There are recorded webinars for product quality and seller responsiveness. Please do check those out for more information. On the right side are the seller rewards that will be given to the sellers based on their ratings. Sellers with at least 70% seller rating will have their products visible in search and while browsing. Sellers with ratings below 30% will be deranked in search and browsing and eligible for seller subsidies and campaigns. The items of the deranked sellers will not be taken down from the site. However, it will be placed with low visibility. To increase the seller rating, the following should be considered. 1. Product quality. Items should be authentic and in good working condition. The product content on the website should also be accurate so that the customers have a clear idea on the product they are buying. Ensure that parcels follow the Lazada packaging guidelines to avoid damages during transit. Second, seller responsiveness. Sellers who answer the customer concerns within 6 hours has a greater possibility of retaining its customers. If the merchant fails to do so, the customer is likely to find another merchant who can answer their inquiries faster. Third, fulfillment performance. The correct item must be delivered to the customer as fast as possible. Stocks and prices should be regularly checked. The order volume limit, or OVL, is the maximum number of orders that a store can receive in a day. A default maximum will be set for all shops and will only be adjusted when the store has at least 10% cancellation and has greater than or equal to 10 orders a week. The OVL will be set to half of the daily average orders if the store has high cancellation percentage. OVL will still reset every midnight, and FBL orders will still not be affected by OVL. OVL will be updated every Wednesday. If OVL has been hit, sellers can still access the seller center and fulfill orders. Since OVL does not affect FBL orders, the merchant can still receive FBL orders even if OVL has been hit. For the fulfillment performance, 4 metrics are computed. 1. Validation percentage. 2. Shipping percentage. 3. Customer returns. And 4. Cancellations. At least 90% of the orders should be tagged as ready to ship or RTS within 24 hours. At least 95% of the orders should be shipped out within 48 hours. The cancellation and returns should be at most 0.05% of the orders. Doing these will better the fulfillment performance of the shop, which may increase the seller rating. All items should be fulfilled within 48 hours. Implementation of internal cutoffs is highly encouraged to ensure high fulfillment percentage. Example of internal cutoff: if the scheduled pickup is at 2 p.m., the merchant can set the internal cutoff to 1 p.m. This means that all orders received before 1 p.m. should be handed over during the 2 p.m. pickup. Note that it is important to tag the item as RTS or ready to ship only when the item is actually ready to be shipped. If the pickup team did not show up, please escalate it immediately to the Partner Support Center or PSC. Returns percentage does not include returns that are out of the control of the merchants, such as failed deliveries. The following return reasons are included in the computation: defective item, wrong product, different product from the website, missing parts, damaged items. To avoid returns, ensure the accuracy and the quality of the products. Cancellation percentage also does not include those that are out of the control of the merchants, such as customer-initiated cancellations. Lazada-initiated cancellations are breaching cancellations, which means that the merchant took too long in fulfilling the orders. Pending items should be tagged as ready to ship within 48 hours, and items in ready to ship should be handed over within 5 days to avoid cancellations. Reminder that every 10 cancellations increases the number of negative seller ratings that your store has. To avoid cancellations, stocks and prices should be accurate. Fulfill orders within 48 hours and report all incidents to Partner Support Center. As much as possible, do not cancel orders. Escalate to the Partner Support Center when you experience system errors. Note that virtual stocks should be avoided. Virtual stocks are stocks declared in the seller center even if physical stocks are not yet available on your warehouse. Understanding the Lazada order fulfillment process. This is the end-to-end order flow. First, the customer will place the order. Second, Lazada will do an initial checking to verify the orders. Third, the seller will prepare the items and hand it over to the pickup team, also known as Lazada Express. Fourth, Lazada Express will transport the items to the Lazada Sorting Center. And lastly, items will be delivered to the customers. In fulfilling the orders, the 3P's 1R should be followed: print, pick, pack, ready to ship. This will be discussed thoroughly in the next slides. Print. To print your documents, go to the Seller Center, click Orders, then Manage Orders. You can find the print button as indicated in the screenshot provided. One of the documents you can print is the shipping label, which is essential in transporting the items. This is the document, ideally printed on a sticker paper. Another file that can be printed is the stock checklist, which can be used for the next step in 3P's and 1R. Pick. Accuracy is important in this step. The stock checklist can be used in picking the items in your warehouse. Do not use the airway bill as a pick list, as this document may have insufficient data about the items. We recommend the usage of the stock checklist from the Seller Center, since this has more detailed information about the product ordered. Pack. Kindly follow the Lazada packaging guidelines. Some orders with multiple items might have different tracking numbers. these items should be packed separately. Always include the company sales invoice inside the package. The sales invoice should be provided by your shop. This will serve as the official receipt of the customer. The printed airway bill should be put on the largest side of the box for visibility purposes. If you want to know more about this topic, there is a webinar you can attend entitled Lazada Packaging Guidelines. You can find it in the Lazada University. Set to ready to ship. After packing, you can set the status of the item to ready to ship by clicking the Set Status button as shown on the screenshot. Once you have done this, the item should move from the Pending tab to the Ready to Ship tab. Note that fake RTS is not allowed. Only change the status of the item once packing is done. Tagging the item as ready to ship will send an alert to the pickup team that they can pick up an item from your warehouse. Again, tag the item as ready to ship only when the item is ready for shipping. Again, follow the 3 P's and 1 R process. Handover of orders to Lazada Express. These are the topics that will be discussed in this section. This will cover the documents needed, timetable to be followed, guidelines, and incident management. Creating your carrier manifest. The carrier manifest will be used as a proof that the items listed have been handed over to the pickup team. This will be considered as an official document and will be used in an event of disputes and discrepancies. The carrier manifest cannot print the items that are already tagged as shipped, as these are already handed over to the Lazada. To create a carrier manifest, go to the Lazada Seller Center, link is provided on this slide. Go to the Order tab, then click Manage Orders. Select Ready to Ship. You can customize which items you want to be included in the carrier manifest by ticking the box beside each item. Click Print, then print Carrier Manifest. This is a sample carrier manifest. The order number, tracking number, and number of pieces in the package are indicated. Notice that one tracking number can have multiple items. One tracking number should be one package, meaning all items under one tracking number should be packed together. The total number of packages should be equal to the number of tracking numbers. Get the driver's signature to certify that the driver has received the items indicated on the carrier manifest. Waiting time and loading time. Once the driver has arrived, the time should be noted on the route sheet. If the loading has not started yet after 5 minutes, the driver will inform the route team that the pickup should be rescheduled. This will be tagged as a missed pickup. The loading time should be noted on the route sheet once it starts. The parcel count on the route sheet should match the total number of packages indicated on the carrier manifest. The seller and the driver should sign the 2 documents, which are the route sheet and the carrier manifest. This will certify that both parties agree with what was written on the documents. Departure time should also be noted. The driver will not wait for the merchant to pack more items. The pickup team will only get the items that are tagged as ready to ship. Actual handover of parcels. These are the important things you should note. 1. Follow first in, first out. This will ensure that no items will breach. The oldest order should be shipped first to improve your scores. Second, do not mix handover of parcels for different shops. If you have multiple shops, hand over items shop per shop for easier and faster handover. Third, do not hand over parcels without proper packaging guidelines. Always follow the packaging guidelines to avoid product damage. Fourth, do not serve the same order number twice. This is called double serving. Double check on the seller center if the item has already been shipped. 5. Report to PEC if you are or Partner Support Center if you are having problems in handing over, such as truck full, bulky items, or items not accepted by the pickup team. This is the sample route sheet. The planned parcel count is the number of items in Ready to Ship tab when the data is generated. This will give the pickup team an idea on how much items they should be picking up from your shop. The merchant can hand over more items than what was indicated planned parcels, but not below the indicated quantity. Sorry, I will repeat that. The merchant can hand over more items than the indicated planned parcel, but not below the indicated quantity. The actual number of items are written on the picked up parcel column. This is how the carrier manifest and the route sheets should match. The total number of packages on the carrier manifest should be equal to the picked up parcels on the route sheet. Before signing, make sure that all data are accurate. Again, these documents will be considered as official documents and will be used in case of disputes. Incident management. These are the other incidents that you can escalate to the Partner Support Center. The Partner Support Center can help you in scheduling pickups and in addressing your concerns. Annex. You can also check these two webinars, product quality and seller responsiveness, to improve your seller rating. The link of the recorded webinars will be communicated in the next days. I encourage everyone to check it out. For more information, you can visit the Lazada University on the link below. Thank you.